paving this shit crank.
I'm the man up in this piece. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
And last but not least, y'all, one of our favorite segments is talk about the sports.
Yes,
so
sir.
we're gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna ask you your opinion. So today, we got the Final Four in the college. We got Alabama playing Notre Dame, which actually is going on right now.
Right.
Then later on tonight, we got Clemson playing Ohio State.
Okay.
So first, you got Roll Tide or the Fighting Irish?
The Irish gonna do what they always do.
Get blew out.
Blew the fuck out. I mean, SEC, is the only conference that, only Clemson is the only competition for them. Ohio State, like I said, I don't think they should even be there.
Yeah, they played 5 games.
That's
man.
what I'm saying. So you have other teams that have way more.
11 games, 12.
Undefeated.
Yeah.
And they don't even get looked at. So the college playoff the same as when they used to pick them. Pick who's number 1 and who's number 2. It's the same shit.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, like we talked about it, so it's propaganda. It's boys with the deepest, the universities with the deepest pockets.
I mean,
and
you
the
gotta
biggest
think.
boosters and alumni.
Alabama grows $300 million a year. Think about that shit. $300 million.
And the kids don't even get paid.
A year. Every year. They program good for $300 million. Come on, man.
TV contract forever, right?
But not to get political.
Right.
Alabama over Notre Dame because that's how it's fixed.
Right.
And then Clemson gonna beat Ohio State. And it'll be the same shit we seen. Alabama gonna win or Clemson will barely win. But I don't think Sweeney a good coach. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's too many deficiencies in their game. They let things redundantly happen to them over and over. Take last year with LSU, right?
Right.
So you let this boy score 3 touchdowns.
Same boy.
On your corner, you don't give him no help over the top?
Right.
Not even once?
Right.
I mean, come on, man. You don't let nobody have no career day. It wasn't that they were shutting down somebody else. He was beating them every time. This man need help. That's bad coaching.
Understood.
Fuck him.
I'm gonna go with you too. I'm gonna go Roll Tide. I'm gonna go Clemson over them, and then it'll be Alabama against Clemson. That's been the last 4-5 years the same two teams.
I mean, that's what it is. And the reason why that is because they can recruit. The reason why they can recruit because they pay under the table. They pay under the table. And you have somebody like Richard Judge, I never got anything. Bitch, shut up. You a liar. You the lies.
And before we get off the college, man, so look, is Trevor Lawrence gonna be a stud in the NFL or wash?
You know what? I'm kind of thinking that boy out of Alabama, he might be
Matt Jones.
He might be the one. You know why? Because them pretty boy quarterbacks, 9 times out of 10, they don't do shit.
Like
them little ugly Tom Brady, Drew Brees, little ugly little white boy be fucking playing their heart out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think he's too much of a superstar to be, and he ain't humble like Humphreys and shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't think so. But hey.
Yeah, so we're gonna say, and Alabama gonna hold the trophy again.
Yeah, once again, it'd be number 6 for
Saban.
Satan?
Saban.
Yeah, Nick Satan. Right quick, I was saying, dude I went to school with, David Boston.
Right.
He played for Miami, so we was all around each other one time.
I remember he played in the league, didn't he?
Yeah.
Tight end.
Yeah,
89.
them eyes,
Yeah.
too much steroids pushed him out the league.
Right.
Anyway, he said that boy Nick Satan told him, don't look me in my eyes. Don't look me in my eyes. Nigga, this pros. This ain't college.
Right.
That nigga there's an asshole. I done heard it too many times. Fuck Nick Satan, whatever the fuck his name.
All right, and moving right on up in the NFL, man. So they gonna rest my boy Big Ben. Y'all know I'm a Steelers fan. Black and yellow. But they gonna rest Big Ben, man. I don't like it, but I get it. You know what I'm saying? We need Big Ben on to be fresh. Cause we ain't been getting no bye week all this year. They've been fucking over us, switching games. And one thing we wanted a few teams.
Y'all could have went undefeated, maybe not for that shit.
Yeah, you know.
So you never know.
But I was gonna say this about my homeboy now. I'm with you, man. I'm telling you. Buffalo gonna be on his ass, I think.
Now, Buffalo hard.
Right.
Buffalo hard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Secondary, they might got the best secondary in the
That's
league.
what they were saying, that they can match up with Tyreek and
But I tell you,
Kelsey.
you know, Kansas City game though.
Yeah.
Like I said, you know, you can't leave that nigga no time on the clock.
No, I agree with
But to me that's the best matchup that could be in the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree with Shannon Sharp on Shay Shay.
Right.
Shay Shay say if Mahomes is on his game, you can't beat him.
No. I believe that. I believe he the MVP.
You gotta get him. You gotta throw him off a little bit if
he the MVP again. Like I said,
he gonna beat Aaron.
I mean, if they give it to Aaron, you know what? I wouldn't be mad because he's late in his career and he probably never be here again.
Right.
So if they gave it to him, I would not be mad because my homeboy gonna have the MVP of the Super Bowl. That's the MVP I want anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean? I got jury, and I was the best player
in the
on
big
this
game.
day. Yeah, so yeah, I'll take that. So I can deal with if they give it to Aaron.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Anything else than that, I can't see it. You know what I'm saying? Because Aaron them ain't winning no Super Bowl.
All right, let me ask you this. Is Cam career over?
As a starter,
Yeah.
most likely only because everybody gonna look, okay, he was with Belichick. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And y'all couldn't do nothing.
Chicago, he can't start?
No, because Trubisky just won 3 in a row. Shit, they gonna give that shit another run. And they already got Nick Foles signed, so, I mean, you can come in 3rd in the depth chart. Best he can do is 2nd in the depth chart and then get hurt and then he take over.
Jacksonville
Jacksonville finna either get Fields or
Lawrence or something.
Lawrence.
Yeah.
Or, you know, they finna get a rookie that can come in and start playing immediately. So
Right.
I don't know what that leaves him with.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And they still have like people with better arms that's playing backup roles. Like, hate to say it, a Winston. You know what I'm saying? He still got something in the tank.
Yeah, I was gonna say
his career can be savage.
If Cam not in New England, they were saying Winston, Matthew Stafford, or it was one more they said. Winston, Matthew Stafford, I forget who else they said. It was one more QB they were saying Mike can go over to New England and help. You know what I'm saying?
It don't matter.
Or Jimmy G come back.
Jimmy G not coming back. They gonna re-sign him.
You think so?
Super Bowl quarterback, man. You know, thing is, they had a lot of
started
injuries.
that Mullins boy lately, though. Jimmy G been on. Okay.
He ain't got it, bro. He ain't got it. You know, Jimmy got hurt early. And like I said, I'm never shocked by what goes on in the NFL,
Yeah.
except at the quarterback position.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When they move, they starter, I just kind of be like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So did you believe in your offense, not your quarterback, your offense at all?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And what about?
I mean, it ain't no travesty of Cam. You was the #1 overall pick. You been an MVP in this league. You went to the Super Bowl. I mean, you ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. You ain't got to play forever.
Let me ask you this: is Cam a Hall of Famer?
I
With his
think
resume right now,
I think he should be. How many MVPs not a Hall of Fame?
I can feel that.
You know.
And I want to say, I hope you get your shit together, man. Your boy Dwayne Haskins. So they release him, man. What you think?
I think, you know, I seen what Booger McFarland had to say. I seen with, you know, the way that they did it. You know, to me, you know, when you have a kid, you know what I'm saying?
That's what he is, a kid.
And you don't nurture him, you holler he's a professional. You know, like I said, they'll make every excuse in the book for a white kid who ain't shit.
Like Ryan Leaf.
Ryan Leaf, what's the boy out of Texas A&M? Heisman Trophy winner.
Yeah, Manziel.
Johnny Manziel. They made every excuse in the book for him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Where is that nigga? CFL somewhere.
Hey, but he playing. He
Arena
did
league.
himself.
Right.
But they say he had bipolar and all. They made every excuse in the world for him.
Right.
Because these is they people, man. The media is fake media, just like Trump say. It's the truth. They've been painting black people in a negative light the entire time.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Who first? Well, this is first year in the league, right?
Yeah.
Who first year in the league? They don't fucking hold your hand and walk you through the process.
Right.
Everybody.
Right.
Except this nigga. You know, to me, it feel like the same way they did Vince Young.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of nurturing them, because all of them immature.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you don't nurture them. You know what I'm saying? You vilify them. Right. They've been vilifying this man all year, right?
Make an example. I agree.
And they cut him. So, yes, he can be saved, but will they save him? Probably not. Because it's just like in the real world. The NFL is run by a bunch of white, racist, old, billionaire white motherfuckers who don't want to share the wealth. If motherfuckers say, share, well, you stole it in the first place, motherfucker. You making it off the sweat of black folks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you turn around and say, well, I ain't give you, I earned it. You ain't earned shit. So, yeah, that same system is why, and then you got niggas like Booger McFarlane talking about, well, he disappointed me and all this bullshit, but the real truth of the man, Louis Riddick, I would say heard what you said too.
Right.
So I don't want to talk about how this system is built up to be against, you know, inner city black youth, especially.
Nah, and I was gonna say I'm with you there. I think it's a
especially
because
you know
I think y'all already sour when y'all look at the what you call it on the horizon, the landscape of the NFL. All the top quarterbacks is black.
Y'all said we couldn't play the position,
right?
Because most of the owners that own these teams been owning them. And their opinion was a nigga can't throw the ball.
And I know y'all want to say because he light, bright, half white. Mahomes is black.
Well, shit, just ask the police. You don't have to ask him, you know.
Hey, Russell Wilson, black. You know what I'm saying?
Deshaun Watson,
black.
To me, who might be the best out the bunch.
I was going to give him a shout out, man. He ain't in the playoffs or nothing. I just want to say, I ain't even a Texan fan. But that young man is balling.
He balling.
He is balling. Like, they would be the Jacksonville Jaguars without Deshaun Watson.
And I mean, they competitive in a lot of their games. I mean, that one blow up in Chicago, I don't know what happened. We didn't look ready. But, I mean, basically, they still should be talking about how Bill O'Brien set out to destroy.
Before he left.
The entire time he was here. That franchise. The man was the worst GM there ever was, ever in the history of GM. You know, and that's saying a lot.
So right now, with about, I think, 3-4 weeks, because it usually happens around February, I'm going to ask you Super Bowl picks right now.
Super Bowl pick, goddamn.
Yeah, I'm just asking. Just throw it out there. We might change from week to week. We're going to say, of course, AFC, Kansas City, huh?
Let's say AFC, NFC Championship.
Okay.
It's too hard to say Super Bowl.
All right. No, I'm saying who's going to be in the Super Bowl.
I know who you're saying, but I'm just saying.
So AFC going to be Kansas City against Buffalo. I guess that's the AFC Championship game.
It could work out like that, but other things can happen. You know what I'm saying? Because, look, the one team I think nobody want to play is Baltimore.
I agree.
Baltimore haven't been healthy all year. The COVID been ravaging them, you know, and they still got the MVP over there looking like the MVP. I don't think nobody want to play Baltimore.
Okay, and then like I say in the NFC, the battle of the old great white boys. Is it gonna be Aaron against Tom or Aaron against Drew?
Guess what? I think Seattle.
Russ gonna come through.
I think Russ finna cook. Cook Russ. Yeah, I think.
Russ.
You know, because now they got their running back situated.
They got Carson back. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So now they got their running back.
Still with Metcalf.
Secondary is bullshit.
Yeah.
But they can score with the best of them in the league. Look at their average. They in the top offensive in all the league. If Russell don't turn it over, they win.
Okay,
that's all I got to say.
In the NFC, you got Russ against who? Drew, Brady, or Tom? It's going to be, Drew, Brady, or Aaron. It's going to be one of them.
Reason why I think it's going to be Aaron because he got home field advantage. And you got to go play in that snow. Only reason I think Wilson will win because they can play in the snow.
Yeah, so Tom them out of here.
Tom them out of here. Only because they suspect.
Right.
They run game suspect. He can pass some days, sometimes right. The defense is the hardest to the weakest. You know, you just never know what you get.
And when
they play, I think they hard, but I think they coach is gonna cost them. I don't think Sean Payton's shit. I think he had all the tools he needed. Like, you know, it's just like this. I think Michael Thomas would make a difference, and he didn't let him make a difference this year.
I feel like you said, Drew used to that dome, and if you go to Lambeau,
you got to go to Lambeau. It run through Lambeau. So that's why I think Russell will be there.
Him and Aaron, huh?
Right.
I can see that. Okay. Moving right along before we get to the big course, I want to talk about, Floyd finna fight Logan Paul. I don't even know who this dude is, man.
Man, this some YouTube dumb shit. This man done had 2 fights, 3 fights or something like that, bro. Man is not a fighter, bro. This is WWE.
Yeah,
it's entertainment.
Is there any chance he can beat Floyd?
Bro.
Look, now, you know he like 4 inches taller, like 40 pounds heavier.
Easy work for Floyd. Even if he was 46.
Okay.
You know, this easy work for Floyd.
That's what your boy Michael J. White say. He don't even think Floyd Mike can't hurt him, but Floyd can just beat on him. He ain't gonna.
First of all, Michael J. White is not my boy. You know, cotton picking, ass kissing nigga, what the fuck you is. You should never say talk down on Pac. Once you do that shit with me, we done. But I agree with him in the sense that shit is gonna be even worse than the Conor McGregor shit.
Easy work for Floyd.
It's easy work. It's gym work. It's sparring session.
Right.
You know, he just getting his money up, man. I ain't mad at you, Floyd, but I ain't paying for that shit.
Okay.
Will not pay for it.
And moving on to the NBA, man.
But no, hold on. But I will say, have you seen AB getting in shape? AB locked up by 30. I'm telling you, he got the skills, man.
I was gonna say, I want to see AB. I'm rooting for you, because Lord knows I'm hard on your ass. But my man, who is very privy to boxing and he knows the shit, he ex-boxer himself, he's always gave you love, AB. Man, when everybody else hates you, he always said that man
just the
got
way
it.
He moved. He got it, man. He just, you know, sometimes it's later in our career where we can put it together.
Right.
And maybe that's what he's doing. I hope it's what he's doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about focus, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at what we're about to talk about with Harden, right?
Yeah.
Harden been partying, drinking. Look how fat he is, man.
Still
you know
30 though.
But the talent. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, if he ever believed in himself,
Yeah.
like I have once believed in him,
Yeah.
man, this nigga would be that nigga, dog.
Right.
Going into it.
So we're going to go to the NBA, man. I was going to say, first, let me give a shout-out to Kawhi. Mouth get better, man. They got you with that mask and everything.
Nigga need to learn how to duck.
But he came back and he scored 30. But I want to say this.
The boy said they calling him Leatherface out there.
Playoff P.
Hey,
I ain't going to
man.
let you make it, man.
Come on, maybe Pandemic P make it, man.
Man, the one night when when Kawhi wasn't there, man, you let Dallas beat us. Man, the score was 77-27 at the half.
No. Okay. So if they wouldn't have never scored another point, y'all would have still lost 77-73. If they not scored one
That's
other
what
point.
I'm saying. They could have just sat down the whole Dallas team. Just
you
y'all
thought it was over with, huh? No, I can't let you make it neither. That shit was weak as fuck.
I can't say nothing. My thing is, so when Kawhi sit down, you can't even lead one time. You the leader, man, and then you wanna say, I enjoyed my Christmas. That's what I mean.
Max contract, man. I mean,
your ass better show up in the playoffs.
Bruh, you got $190 million to play basketball. Go out there and play. Man, y'all ain't gonna never win nothing with this nigga. I don't even say us. You don't put that us, you might as well ride with your Spurs. Think y'all got the same record? Shit.
It's early though. But I'm gonna go on and keep it 100. Y'all know I ain't a Rocket fan, but I am from Houston, born and raised. So if it ain't Kawhi and the Clippers, I tend to, I got a feeling about them. I'm gonna just say this, James, we been on your ass because you have been tripping. You've been acting like a girl.
And you fat.
But let me say this, if one of your real partners ain't said it to you, man, you got a squad.
Dog, you got a squad. You got a group of young, hungry niggas to run with. You got some vets that got shit to prove.
You can match up with anybody, dog. If you the man you say you are, you top 5 in the league as a player, you got a squad. If you put Kawhi, LeBron, KD on the same roster that you got now, them boys gonna do work.
Right. This Western Conference final material right here.
For sure.
You know,
Christian Wood, you a stud, young nigga. Do your thing.
I think Wall got something left in the tank. I think Boogie got something left in the tank.
And they got chips on their shoulder, like you said.
I still believe in PJ Tucker. You know what I'm saying?
I think Silas gonna be all right, huh?
Yeah, I mean, he's trying to figure out his rotation.
Right.
That's a lot he ain't had a lot of preseason, and right when we come out of that, James come in, right?
Right.
Last preseason game, first game of the season, I lose my 2 All-Stars that we just picked up.
Right.
So, and even with that, we was competitive, and James Harden still lead the league in scoring.
Right.
You know, remember the first game, nigga had 17 assists. That's tying his record.
Yeah.
Look, we got a squad, man. Stop with this crybaby whole shit, man. Look, no matter where you go, you gonna be robbing, dog. You built like Batman.
Except Houston.
Yeah, but you built like Batman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Be who you supposed to be. Because if you go somewhere and win jury, it'll never be attributed to you. If you win jury in Houston...
If you go to Miami now, you still say Jimmy is
Jimmy Buckets, man, because you look at Jimmy and you admire all the other things he do outside of scoring.
Right.
So he ain't going to stop doing them things.
Right.
So that's what you want to admire him for.
Right.
It's his team
per
Pat Riley.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna out Pat Riley, and you not built for them niggas. Them niggas work hard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You ain't built for them niggas.
And you ain't built for that South Beach. You think you in the strip club.
Man, that nigga gonna move into the strip club. He gonna buy that bitch and move into it. And you think he fat now, he gonna be fatter than Rick Ross.
Right.
At his heaviest. You know, Rick Ross done lost some pounds.
Yeah, for sure.
That nigga gonna be fatter than Rick Ross at his heaviest. I mean, his titties only drew down to here now. Them hoes used to be right here. That's what James gonna look like. You're fat right now, boy.
Yeah. And that's what's up, man. Before we get out of here, I just want to say...
Hold on. I got to do one other thing.
What?
Steph Curry, right? So, look, let me tell you my Steph Curry issue right now.
That nigga hit 105 three-pointers in a row.
Okay. But when Steph Curry then was hot, right? Golden State was hot going to the finals every year.
He mad
right?
at you, Steph.
He shimmying. He all in the crowd face dancing. Where that's at now? Where your MVP form at now? You a scrub, nigga. Y'all can't win with you. Wiseman the hardest nigga on that team. Steph Curry, you a sucker.
I can't say that.
Where your MVP form at?
He was the only
unanimous
MVP.
So they're threatening the West. And we just said it. The West stock from top to bottom.
No, they ain't a threat, but I think they'll go to the playoffs.
Out of the 8, you think they'll be 1 out of 8?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think you a sucker, Steph.
Well, you remember them, January 1st, 2021. I think y'all will go. Might be 7th or 8th seed, and y'all going home early, but I think Steph will get it.
Y'all ain't going to make it, man. I'll tell y'all something else Rockets do. Not trade for no goddamn, what's his name?
Draymond
Green, man. I don't want Draymond Green on this team. Send us Wiseman.
You know, when Draymond see boys, Draymond walks up on boys.
Yeah, we don't need no enforcement. We got PJ out there. You didn't see Boogie Cousins in our lineup? Shit, we got the Boogie Man. Fuck with that shit.
Yeah, boys don't want none of Boogie. You ain't
nah, we don't need that sucker. I don't want the contract. I don't want you. Well, you know, I'm glad you're in the league, and I'm happy for your success.
Yeah, but before I go, I just wanted to give a shout, man, to Goody Mob. We saw the podcast y'all did with Drink Champs. That's what South I'm talking about.
Right.
For you youngsters in the South, if you don't get a chance, man, go watch them boys.
On Drink Champs.
Right, on Drink Champs.
Dope.
That's what we talking about.
That's what the fuck we talking about right there. That's South right there.
Yeah, right. That's SOUF right there.
And they put it in perspective, you know. A lot of times they were trying to pass over somebody like a Ghetto Boy. Somebody like, you know, Two Live Crew.
Kept saying.
You know, like, hey, man, get it straight. If you say Atlanta's, we pioneers there.
But South,
in the South, Rap A Lot, you know, Luke Records, they was already doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I love that kind of respect.
And we also love the fact that conscious, plenty sense, but some niggas.
Right? Ooh, Daddy, he been in the window.
Blah! Bet that.